Hello everyone, Morgan here. I am back with another video. Today we are going to be diving headfirst into my morning routine. Now this is a typical weekday for me. I am considered an essential worker, so my routine hasn't really changed, but I did want to share that with you. Now if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel and joining our family. We have new content for you every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central. Right away in the morning, I like to try and grab a workout. So I'll either sleep in my workout clothes or change right away in the morning and head downstairs. If I can get a workout in, it really does help me start my day off right and kind of align all of my priorities. If I work out, I am very lenient. I just kind of go on the elliptical casually for about 30 minutes and then I'll do some stretches. But if I get that workout in, I just feel like I hydrate better, I make better food choices, and overall, doesn't matter what else I do for the day, it just feels like I did something, and that is so important. When I'm working out in the morning, I like to either watch Netflix or my favorite YouTubers, but it's really important for me to pick something to watch that's going to be at least 30 minutes long. I've noticed that if my show cuts off in the middle of my workout, I am much more likely to look down and question if I really want to stay on the elliptical for 30 minutes. I know 30 minutes doesn't seem that long, especially if you have a really hardcore workout routine, but for me, 30 minutes is enough, and my mental strength, especially in the morning, after being woken up multiple times throughout the night by my little one, 30 minutes is definitely enough. Once I finish my workout, it's pretty much time to feed the dog, and it does depend on if I woke up at 5 or 5:30. If I woke up closer to 5, then I typically feed our dog. If I woke up closer to 5:30, then my boyfriend's typically awake at this time and he will feed her. But she is on an all raw food diet. She does have some digestion problems. So we have frozen patties that we keep in the freezer, obviously. And she gets one of those for breakfast and 2 for dinner. But I am horrible at opening these bags. Absolutely horrible. You can see me struggling pretty bad here. After she eats her patty for breakfast, I do let her outside so she can kind of go and play and get some exercise, but also go potty. And then I will try and feed myself some breakfast. Now, if you've seen any of my meal planning videos, you know exactly what I'm going to make: oatmeal. I like to pre-portion out my oatmeal with my cinnamon and my sugar. I do use coconut sugar right now in my oatmeal, but if I have it in a little container, it is so quick and easy to make that up on the stove. If I'm being good, I will also make some type of protein, typically like a frozen turkey sausage, and that is great, especially after doing a little bit of a workout in the morning. But to be honest, I really struggle with eating protein. I know I should probably get like a protein powder or something to supplement my diet, but protein is definitely a struggle. I also like to take my vitamins right away in the morning, and I am taking a prenatal. I'm still breastfeeding, but my doctor recommends that I do continue taking prenatals until I am done having children 100%. And then it is time for a shower, which is really where my curly hair routine begins. Now, once I'm out of the shower, I do like to moisturize my body as well as my face with just a general moisturizer and then throw on some chapstick. I will list any of the products that I'm using in this video down in the description box, so if you're interested in checking anything out, go down there for some more details. But the last step in my shower routine is I like to rinse my hair with really cold water, as cold as I can handle. Now, I don't know if this is true, to be honest, but I heard somewhere along the way that if you rinse your hair with cold water, especially if you have curls, it kind of locks in that curl and also helps with frizz. Again, I don't know if this is true, but I do feel like I notice a difference when I do this step. And so I try to at least rinse my hair with cold water if I can remember and if I can stand it. I live in the Midwest, so sometimes it is way too cold for me to be that daring, but today I did rinse my hair with some cold water, and then I started tossing on some makeup. If I don't have time and I'm running a little bit late in the morning, makeup is the first thing to go. I do not put makeup on every single day. You probably noticed that if you've seen my videos. But If I do, my routine is pretty basic, and to be honest, a long makeup routine is probably 5 to 10 minutes. Most of this isn't even sped up very quickly. Once I get started in my hair, I am going to do that all in real time so you can see just how simple and easy my hair routine really is. Now, if I was really good, I probably would dry my hair with like a microfiber cloth, but I'm just not that good. So I do use a normal towel on my hair, which is not recommended by a lot of people, but I do like to use a tangle-free comb to at least brush my hair to prevent damage. The first thing I like to use is the Jessie Curls Pillow Soft Curls, and I'll put that all throughout my hair. It really helps me with frizz, and I like to put that in before I brush out my hair because then I can use the hairbrush to really move it throughout my hair and make sure that it's coating every piece of hair evenly and it's nice and distributed. So I will go ahead, brush my hair again with that tangle-free brush, or I'll use a comb, but typically I do like to use a brush. It's just faster. Now, unlike the first product I was showing here where I'm brushing it throughout my hair, the next one I'm going to use is the Jessie Jelly Curls, and that is basically like a gel, but I really like that gel specifically because it doesn't leave my hair crunchy. It takes away the frizz and holds it in place, but you can't feel that like crispness to your hair. This product I do not brush throughout my hair. Instead, I like to rub it around in my hands, kind of warming up the product, and then I work it throughout my hair with my fingers, really scrunching the product in. I have very curly hair, and if I don't really work my fingers between all of my curls, they just kind of roll up into a lot of really, really big, thick ringlets, and that's not how I prefer my curls to be. So I do use my fingers to kind of curl or kind of break up those curls, and then I like to scrunch them to kind of hold that into place. I do know a lot of curly haired girls who like to take their finger and twist the curls individually, one by one. If I'm being honest, I do not have the patience to do that, nor the time to do it on a daily basis, so I don't. I do really like how it looks when you have the time to use your gel and really work through each of the curls individually and twist them, or at least wrap them with the gel itself. But again, I just don't have the time. Sometimes I do like to flip my head over and give it some really good scrunches. That kind of gets more of the volume up on top because curls can give you a lot of volume at the bottom, especially if they're weighted down. So try to put the least amount of product in your hair as you can. I got dressed, and kind of in between that time I did feed the baby. My boyfriend got him dressed and changed, and now I am just bundling him up to go to daycare. Like I said, I am considered an essential worker, so I am still living the home, and that means that my little guy is going to daycare. Not the ideal situation, but we have to do what we have to do, right? I like to pack up as much as I can the night before, so I will get my nursing bag ready, a bag for Grayson, everything he needs for daycare, and then I always keep a backpack. I shuffle a lot of work back and forth between my home and the office. I have to do a lot of things kind of on the weekends or at night for work, so that is why I have a backpack. My boyfriend usually loads up Grayson and gets him ready to go to daycare. He is better at getting him in his car seat, and trust me guys, he does fit in this car seat. It looks like it's getting a little bit too big just because his hat kind of is so much above the top of his head, but he does fit. And he's just so cute. I had to include this clip. And then it's time to head out the door. My boyfriend and I actually work together, so we are all going to ride together as a family, which is super convenient because I don't like to drive. Alexa, turn off all the lights. Thank you guys so much for checking out my morning routine. If you decide to follow this curly hair routine, please, please, please let me know how it works for you down below in the comments. I know that curls are very personal, but I'm very curious if you like any of these products. I am going to link a couple videos here on the screen, so if you're looking for some more of me, please check those out. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.